now we can write this question in form x square dx upon 2 square minus x square whole power 3 upon 2. See, okay, now we can substitute it. X equals a sine theta. So in place of a here we have 2 sine theta. Putting the value first, and before that we're going to find the derivative dx upon d theta, that is 2 cos theta, and to get the value of dx, 2 cos theta d theta. Here we have dx. Okay, now to change the limits 1 and 0, so that is take the same value x equal this one, 2 sine theta is equal to x, and in place of x what we are going to write, that is 1. Sine theta is equal to 1 upon 2, theta is equal to sine inverse 1 upon 2, that is sine inverse 1 upon 2, that gives pi upon 6, right? And again 2 sine the theta is equal to x. What is lower limit? The lower limit is 2 sine theta is equal to 0. Sine theta 0 divided by 2, and theta is equal to sine inverse of 0, that is 0. Now putting all these values, this one, this one, this one, and this one into the original question, we will get a form like you can say, in place of 1 we have pi upon 6, in place of 0 we have 0, in place of x square, what is x? 2 sine theta whole square. In place of dx we are going to write 2 cos theta d theta whole divided by 2 square minus what is x, that is 2 sine theta square 3 upon 2. Okay, now putting the values, that is pi upon 6, 0, 4 sine square theta 2 cos theta d theta whole divided by that is 2 square minus 4 sine, sorry, that is 2 sine theta whole square multiplied by 1 upon 2, and here multiplying by 1 upon 2, I'm left outside with 3. So 2 and 2 cancels out, 2 and 2 cancels out. I have multiplied this 1 upon 2, which is 3 upon 2 can be written as 1 upon 2, 3 multiplied 1 upon 2. So I have multiplied this 1 upon 2 inside with this one and this one. So further pi upon 6, 0, that is 4 sine square theta 2 cos theta d theta whole divided by we are left with one is 2 minus 2 sine theta whole power 3. Sorry guys, this is a mistake. I'm going to do it again here. That is pi upon 6, 0, 4 sine theta square theta 2 cos theta d theta whole divided by, I'm going to take this 2 square outside as a bracket. 2 square means that is 1 minus sine square theta, and I have 3 upon 2. After this step I'm going to do this, that is pi upon 6, 0, 4 sine square theta 2 cos theta d theta whole divided by, that is 4, 1 minus sine square theta, I can write it as cos square theta, and I have now outside 3 upon 2. Further I can write this as 4 sine theta I have applied 3 upon 2 inside on 4 and a cos square theta, so that gives here that will provide us with 4 sine square theta 2 cos theta d theta whole divided by this will give us if I make this 4 as a square, that is 2 square multiplied by 3 upon 2, and from here this 2 and 2 will cancels out and I am left with cos cube of theta, right? So here 2 and 2 will cancel out. I will have 8 in the denominator. That will be pi upon 6 0 4 sine square theta 2 cos theta d theta whole divided by, and that will give us 8 cos cube of theta. Okay, now further this can be solved like we can break the denominator sine square theta 2 cos theta d theta whole divided by 8 into cos square theta cos theta. So I can write this as cos theta, and cos theta will cancel out, and 2 1s are 2, 2 4s are 8, 4 1s are 4, 4 1s are 4, this whole cancel out, pi upon 6 0. I am left with sine square theta whole divided by cos square theta d theta, and left with now pi upon 6 0, and that is tan square theta d theta, right? So in place of tan square theta I can write 0. I can write sec square theta minus 1 d of theta, and so that will be I'm going to apply this integral on both. So this will give sec square theta. The integral of sec square theta is tan theta minus the integral of 1 is theta. That will give pi upon 6 here and 0 here. Now applying this theta, tan pi upon 6 minus pi upon 6 minus tan of 0 minus 0. Okay, now this will give tan pi upon 6 is 30. Tan 30. Tan 30 means that will give us a value that is pi upon 6 will be here. Tan 30 is again that is 1 upon under root 3 minus pi upon 6. This is a value 0. So simplifying this pi upon 6, or we can write this as in place of this 1 upon, this can be considered as your answer. So we can write this is in another form, like you can say this could be your answer. So if you can further, if you want to further simplify that, 1 upon 3 multiply this with the 1 upon 3 root of 3 minus pi upon 6, and you can write this in also root of 3 upon 3 minus pi upon 6. In taking the LCM, you can write here 2 under root of 3 minus pi upon 6. So this can be also your answer, which is in a very simplified form. After this part you can't do anything, so this can be your final answer. So this is our original question. In place of 9 I have written 3 square. So for this type of question we can consider that x equals a tan theta. This was the condition given in the start of this chapter. So we can write this as, in place of a we are going to write 3, tan theta. We are taking the value of a from here. So dx upon d theta, this will give us 3 sec square theta, where dx equals 3 sec square theta d of theta, right? Now changing the limits, to change the limits, what we are going to do, that is taking this 3 tan from here, 3 tan theta is equal to x, and in place of x we are going to put the upper limit, that is 3 under root 3. 3 and 3 will cancel out, and theta tan inverse of root of 3, this will give us a value that is pi upon 3. And for the lower limit, 3 tan theta, in place of x I am going to write root of 3, this is the lower limit. Tan theta is equal to root of 3 upon 3, and in place of this part we can write root of 3 upon root 3, 3 and 3 will cancel out, tan theta 1 upon root of 3. Theta is equal to tan inverse of 1 upon root 3. Theta equals pi upon 6, right? Now putting all these values, this one, and this one, into our original question, which is this one, in place of 3 under root 3, I am going to write pi upon 3, and in place of root of 3 I am going to write pi upon 6, right? So now putting all the values, in place of dx I am going to write 3 sec square theta d of theta whole divided by, in place of x, what is x? That is 3 tan theta. 3 tan theta square root of what is x? That is 3 tan theta square plus 9. Okay, now simplifying this one, simpler form, applied a square on side, and now taking this 9 as a common outside, this is the condition. Now in place of tan square theta plus 1, we can write pi upon 3, pi upon 6, 3 sec square theta d of theta whole divided by 9 tan square theta, and 3 into sec square theta. So now from here onwards we can sorry, not a square, it's so we are taking let's suppose this is square and this is the root, we cancel out, then we are left with pi upon 3, pi upon 6, 3 sec square theta d of theta whole divided by 9 tan square theta 3 sec theta. So now we can cancel out this 3 and 3, sec and this sec, pi upon 3, pi upon 6 sec theta d theta whole divided by 9 tan square theta. Okay, so furthermore we can cancel out this now as like 3, sorry, this 9 can be shifted outside. So we can shift this 9 outside the integral sign, and now we can write this as pi upon 3, pi upon 6, and in place of sec I am going to write 1 upon cos theta, and in place of tan theta I am going to write sine square theta upon sine cos square theta. Good. should be visible. I'm going to move the sheet upwards. And d of theta. Okay, now let's rearrange this one. 1 upon 9 integral of pi upon 3 pi upon 6 1 upon cos theta, and place of multiply division I'm going to write multiply, that is cos square theta upon sin square theta d theta. So by cancellation, square and this one cancels out. This will be 1 upon 9 pi upon 3 pi upon 6. I'm left with cos theta upon sin square theta d of theta, right? Take name is as 1. Now in place of sine, let's suppose sine theta is equal to t, right? I'm going to start another supposition. So write this as t is equal to sine theta dt upon d theta. So dt upon d theta, this will give us cos theta d theta dt is equal to cos theta d theta. So we got this part here. Now by putting the values, and before that, by using this, we are going to change the limits again now by saying that sine theta is equal to t, that is the upper limit, pi upon 3, theta is equal to sine inverse of pi upon 3. That will give us some value like that will be pi upon 3 upon 2. And similarly, for the lower limit, sine theta is equal to pi upon 6, theta is equal to sine inverse of pi upon 6. That will give us value 1 upon 2. So now by putting the values in the given question, that will be 1 upon 9. So putting the values, we have in place of sine square theta we have put t square, and to cos theta d theta we have put dt. So these are the values we have substituted into the question. These are the upper and lower limits, and we got this condition. Okay, now by derivating this part, we are going to just move this t, which is in denominator, into numerator, minus 2 dt 1 upon 9. So that will be t minus 2 plus 1 divided by minus 2 plus 1. That will be root of 3 upon 2 and 1 upon 2, 1 upon 9 t power minus 1 divided by minus 1. Okay, now this is root of 3 upon 2, 1 upon 2, minus 1 upon 9 t power minus 1, root of 3 upon 2, 1 upon 2. Now putting the limits once this one in place of t, what we are going to obtain is like you can say, this can be written as minus 1 upon 9 1 upon t upon 2 and 1 upon 2. Keep this minus 1 upon 9 outside, and in place of this t once write root 3 upon 2 minus 1 upon 1 upon 2, and rearranging 1 upon 9, and this will 2 upon root of 3 minus 2. So we can consider this as our answer, or you can take this 2 as a common outside. 2, let's move this sheet a little bit upwards, 2 upon 9 minus I'm left with 1 upon 3 plus 1. This could be our answer. Sorry, this is bracket already here. So here we have a negative sign.